Well, I really thought from the beginning to the end of the game, we were really locked in defensively, and they're a very high quality 3 point shooting team, and you know that in this day and age, an 18 point lead, a 20 point lead is never safe because we've shown it isn't safe. You can hit three in a row, and all of a sudden it's a 9 point game, it's a 10 point game. And they made a run there, and then I thought our guys got their composure back on the offensive end, really executed and got great shots, great looks, and really stayed with it. And different guys stepped up. Michael Diggins had one of his biggest game of his career here, and Jamie continues to make open shots, and Godwin 12 rebounds. And didn't have a great night scoring it, but he found a way to help us win by rebounding, and so a very good team effort.
When you talk about Michael and Jamie, I think you kind of going into this year, you knew that you had those three senior guards that were going to carry the load a lot. But when guys like that step up, how big is that for you guys moving forward this year?
Well, I think it, one, takes pressure off those guards thinking they have to score for us to win. If people want to take them away, then they're giving somebody else something. And I hope that that's what our guys can see is we have a lot of different guys that can step up and make plays.
I know that you're probably pretty frustrated with the turnover number, but 21 assists, you got to be happy with kind of how the ball moved throughout the game today.
Well, there's no question. I think when you have 21 assists and we're just coming over off a 10 turnover game, and now a couple of them were there at the end, and a couple of them we had the ball in our hands and they slap it away. But again, like I told the guys, we've got to cut that number down, and we continue to stress it, but we'll get there.
Talk about the spark that Jamie added to the game. Take 4 point play, taking a charge when it's needed, then making a 3 pointer down the stretch. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, they're all momentum plays, and we had talked about there were going to be charges available in this game because of how hard they drive the ball, just like we do, and Jamie, in a very crucial time in the game, steps up and takes one. And not everybody likes to do that because when you get hit, it's no fun. But I think it showed that, once again, he was locked into what the scouting report said, that they'll be there, and he took one at a big time.
This is probably one of the first, if not the only game that you've been able to play with a lead. So how does that change the execution of your game plan down the stretch?
Well, this is back-to-back games. We jumped all over San Diego in our last game and got up big, and then they cut it to 10, and then we took it back to 16. And I think our guys are understanding it isn't so much at that point anything about your offense. It's, can you keep your defensive intensity, because that's what got you the 16-point lead. It wasn't your offense, it was your defense. And now if you continue to do that, and I really thought at the start of the second half, we got it up to 22. And then we had a lapse in there. And it wasn't offense, it was we had a lapse defensively. All of a sudden we weren't talking as much, we weren't communicating, and gave them some good looks. So I think our guys understand no lead is ever safe, and you have to continue to defend and rebound.
Got a week off now here as the players tackle their final exams, but then you got a busy stretch to close out before the holidays. What do you kind of work on this week, or take the approach this week leading into the DePaul game next Saturday?
Well, it's such a big academic week for them, and we made sure when we got back from Florida that guys had time to deal with academics, but then we'll have shorter practices, but we got to continue to grow as a team. We got to continue to figure out how some guys can help us more. And I thought once again Dion was really good off the bench tonight, but I didn't think we had as good a play out of some other guys off the bench. So it's all a learning experience for still about 3 or 4 of these guys. And you know what? We've played some very good basketball teams, and we've had to adjust and scout and report and change it every game. And if anything, we've got 3 big ones ahead of us, and then you get ready for league play. So there isn't going to be anything this team hasn't seen by the time we get done with DePaul and Illinois State and UC Irvine, who might be one of the best mid-major teams in the country, as I talk to people. So I'm excited about it for the guys, but it's a strenuous week mentally for guys because everybody's got something they got to finish up, and we got to take care of that first.